Hey everybody, welcome back to the sewing room. Are y'all ready to do some more quilt blocks? It's dark outside, it's about 10 o'clock. Let's do some more of these. This first one's a doozy. If you remember where we left off last time, this one's got 4 of these little tumbling blocks. Let's see what fabrics we got in this one. Oh yes, yellow and green. And this one may take us a minute to get them all laid out here. We got 4 of these. Once we get them laid out, then this will be one of my favorites, I'm sure, because I love these blocks. All right. Now then, we've got these little half square, these little bitty ones, these little bitty ones, this and this. All right, the green is going to go right here, I believe. Like that, okay? We're going to make 4 blocks, 4 of these tumble blocks, and then put them together. All right, now this goes at the top like this. Now these go at the top like this. I'm just laying them out on their spaces. And these go here. And these are little tiny squares. And if you remember in our last one, we sewed these on the diagonal, okay? I've got one extra one. All right. That's in case I drop one in the floor and can't find it. All right, now then, the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to take this small piece. Let me bring y'all down, scoot y'all in there. We're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to lay this piece over on it. And we're going to do all 4 of these the same way, okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? All 4 of these right here, just like that. Now then, we are going to sew this. Let me turn it this way. We sew it from the bottom up here. The top is in the center, okay? Here to here, just like this. And then this will turn back and be right like that, okay? Does that make sense? So we're going to sew all 4 of these. And we're going to press them. And we're going to sew them right smack through the middle. From the bottom corner up. Let me see if I can find my foot pedal. It's wandered away on me. Well, my machine just ate the corner of this one. That's the reason I hate to do these like this. See if we can get it to come back down this way. All right, now then, we are going to trim this off. We'll press this one and make sure I've got it the right direction, you all. I think I do. It goes like this right here, okay? So let's do this one. And we will do this one. then we'll do this one. Is that right? Have I got it right? Yeah, I want it to be like this. Now this is tricky. Make sure you get them all turned the right direction. But I think I did. If I didn't, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get out the seam ripper, aren't we? And we're going to sew them again. All right, now then, these all go right here, okay? Just like this. We're going to sew this, just like this, okay? Right straight across there. All 4 of these. I did not make that seam even close to being 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to go back and sew it again. All right. Okay, there's that one. Now let's sew this one. And this one. And this one. And let's press these. Okay, now then, let's get these all put down here the way that they go, right like that. Now then, we've got to sew these pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and turn these. Take that one off because I'm going to sew it in a minute. I don't want to get myself confused, and you know what? I will. Now these we're going to sew. Let me lay it over here on the book. This is how I do it, you all. I just lay it right here on my book. And I go, this needs to fold up that way, so we sew from the center to this point right here, okay? So this one we're sewing from the center left. I'm going to sew all 4 of these. Y'all, this is block number 40. And I am using a number 12 needle and just regular polyester all-purpose thread. And a 1/4 inch seam on all pieces. All quilt pieces are sewn with a 1/4 inch seam. So there's all that info for you if you didn't already know that. Now then, we're going to lay these down here like this, and then I'll press it all at one time. Now these pieces go on here like this, okay? All four here. Now this one we're going to sew. Oh, let's see here. The same way. It goes this way. This one goes this way, okay? So we're going to start it right there. Oh, this one wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I've been really sweating this one because it had so many little tiny pieces. And I've been sweating it going, oh man, I don't want to have to make that block. But it's not as bad as I thought. Actually, it's really rather easy once you figure it out now. But you have to look at your diagrams when making these quilts. All right, now then, let me get my good scissors over here. I've got some new scissors. Look at these. Oh, I'm coming up with a blanket because I'm cold up here. I got these. I love these scissors. I've got the big ones. Now I've got these. I also ordered some rotary cutter blades. I think I got the craft paper scissors. And got the little giant too, I think it is. But I'm just telling you, these are the best scissors. Absolutely. Oh, goodness gracious, I just dropped that. Absolutely the best scissors. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this off. And hope I cut the right stuff. Y'all know me, I might not have, but I think I did. Because now this is going to go right here, just like this. Okay? These are like cutting butter. I mean, just absolutely the best scissors in the whole wide world. Oh, here's the last one. All right, let me get these pressed. Then we'll sew them all together. All righty, now then, these go like this. Just like this. And we're going to sew each one of them. Right down through here. On this side. Find my foot pedal, it's wandered away again. I don't know what the next one looks like. What do y'all think it's going to be? Y'all probably got your book and you're flipping through going, what's the next one? What's the next one? My book's laying right there, but I can't flip the page yet. And I don't know what fabrics I chose or anything. I don't. We got 2 more seams after this one. No, 3 more seams actually. All right, let's get these all pressed. All right, now then, they go like this right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to sew these 2 and these 2. And then we're going to sew that one seam right down the middle. And then we're done. Yes, we are. All right, let's get these pressed. And then we've got 1 more seam to sew. Remember to press your seams opposite directions, because when you do that, then this is going to nest. Okay? So here we go, right like this. I've got 1 seam going this way and 1 going that way. And when you do that, you line them up and they just kind of lock themselves in there together. Okay? And they just fit perfectly. And just like that, we've done 4 tumbling blocks, all in a little block, all 4 of them together. Look at that. Okay, is that your favorite so far? It is mine. All right, here's number 41. Oh, it's got 2 big pretty pieces in it. Let's see what our fabrics are. Oh, this is another one of those real pretty ones. The big pretty flowers. Look here, and we've got yellow to go with it. One of them has a black background. One has a white background. Look at there. Oh, and here's something else. This one can go here. This one. Okay. I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. Okay, those 2, and this, and these 2. Like that. Okay, so these two go up here at the top, then this will go into that, and these two will go here. Does that make sense? What happened to y'all? Did you get hot on me? I don't know. Does this make sense? You've got your big piece here. These are going to make your two half square triangles here. This is going to be your triangle with your other two corners on it down here. This is just the opposite. Your big piece, your two little corners, this with your two corners. Okay? Let's get to sewing. Let's get to sewing. Okay, so this and this go on like this, and you're going to sew to the center, okay, from the outside to the center point. You can start at the center and come out, and I'm going to do them one at a time. All right, let's press that one. Y'all watch all the way to the end, because at the end I'm going to give you all a little sneak peek of something coming up in our next video. And I'm excited about it. It's an upcycle project. Some of y'all been asking for more upcycle projects. That's what this one is. And I'm excited about it. So stay tuned all the way at the end so you know what this upcoming upcycle is. All right, there are those two. Now let's do the same thing with this. And these go from here to here. Okay? There's that one. Let's do this one. All right, and there's that. Now then we're going to sew these two together right here. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other side. This looks big. Let's see, let's measure it. It is big. I think this piece right here was cut the wrong size. And if that's the case, I can rip that one seam out and cut that. This should have been 3.5 by 2. And it's 3.5. And I've got it by 2.5. So I'm going to take this out and recut it. Okay, I cut that off to the right size. And now we're much better. Now then, let's sew these two up here. And these go to from the outside corner to the center point on each one of them. This machine's eating this again. I needed to get me a tail starter. Okay, there's one. Here is the next one. We're going to trim it down and press it out. Okay, there is this one. Now we add these two onto here. I think I'm going to put them on this side. And these go the same way from the inside corner. Now let's sew this together, and we got one more seam to sew down the middle, and then this block is finished. What do you know? Now then, these are going to line up just like this. We're going to sew these together right down through that center seam. Try our best to get these matched up the way that they need to go. Okay, here we go. And here is block number 41. Just like that. There's block number 41. 40 and 41. All right, 40, 41. Let's see what number 42 is. Here's number 42. Aha! It's got some of the very similar things in this one. Let's see what colors we have and what fabrics we have. Oh, I've got pulled out two envelopes this time. Oh, this is pretty. Yes, this is very pretty. Blues and whites. Oh, yes. Here's our whites. And here's our blues. And here's our blues. All right, let's see. Here's our dark blue right here. So it's going to go down here at the bottom, that piece. And that 6.5 Oh, no, wait a minute. That must be this one, 6.5 by 1.5. So this is going at the bottom. Okay. This is going at the top. And these will go here. Kind of mixed it up a little bit, didn't I? And this will have, I'm guessing, the white with these two, the white with these two, because this piece is 6.5 by 2.5. Yes. All right, now then, we've got this one. We've got these two. And we've got these two. Or 4. We should have 4. 1, 2. Yes, we do. We have 4 right like that. Dark blue, white, light blue. And you can flip it either way. But this is what we've got. So this piece we don't need to sew right now. This one, we need to make our triangle of our white piece. So that means we're going to sew a blue piece. And so from the center here, trim that, press it. Then sew this one down. Right like this, center out, and press it. Okay, we're going to do that twice. Now then, these two pieces go together like this right here, okay, to form this row. All right, are y'all with me? Just hanging in there? Are you hanging on? Now then, this goes right like this. All righty. Okie doke, there's that section. Now then, let's do this section. We've got these two and these two to do, and then we sew it to that one. Okay? Same way we did the others. Center point out. All right, now these go together just like this, and then we sew them to this, and then we sew them together just like that, and then we've got this one finished. All right, now then, sew this to here. Alrighty, now then, these go just like this. Nest that seam and sew 1/4 of an inch in. And guess what, y'all? We've got another block finished. There's one more. That's number 42. 40, 41, and 42. And this video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to stop it right here on these 3 blocks because there were a lot of pieces and a lot of things to learn in putting these together. We'll pick up the next one on block number 43 the next time. So here we go. Good y'all back. We've got 40. Let's do them this way so y'all can see them. 40, 41, and 42. All right, let me know which is your favorite. I know which one is mine. So y'all let me know. This one looks like mountains. Looks like mountains, doesn't it? Sure does. 40, 41, and 42. All right, and I'm going to show y'all a little sneak peek of what's coming. I promised you a little sneak peek, didn't I? Look at this. This piece of fabric. Do you see that? I've got another one just like it. Same size. Then I've got this piece. Okay, this was the top of a dress. I thrifted this dress, you all. And this had the elastic ruching. I just pulled it out. So I've got bigger pieces. And here's the skirt to this dress. And we're going to remake it, the whole thing into a dress. So stay tuned for that. That's coming next. I'm excited to get this one done so I can wear it. I'm really excited about this little dress. I'm not sure the length of it yet. Still working on that. Don't know if I'll make it short or try to keep it. I may try to keep it as long as possible. I don't know yet. I've not decided. I'm still kind of designing it in my brain. But I bought it. It was the wrong size. But I loved the fabric. I just loved this linen fabric. I just thought it was so pretty. So there it is. It just looked so happy and summery. So we've got an upcycle thrifting project coming up. Probably the next video, if not the next, it will be coming up really, really soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.